Right, another new bunker video. First of all, let's go down the well. Today, I'm going to show you right down the bottom, because everyone keeps on asking me. So we're going there in a minute. We're going to have a look at the bunker, but let's go down here. The water's come out a long way now. It's all the way down to here. 4 steps in the water, that's it. Right, let's go. Let's go back up. And let's go down the tunnel. The tunnel cart here. And in we go. Stay there. So last time we got that concrete poured in the day, got all the mesh in. This is just fallen in a bit while we've been away, but apart from that, just needs a bit of a sweep up. It's pretty good. So next job is to put the mesh up here. We've got mesh to weld onto here and another layer on the inside and all the shuttering to put up. Walls are 275mm thick that we're pouring. So I've dug this corner back out, sorted the internet cable for the house, so that's not in the way now, so we can build these walls up all the way up now, look. And we'll lower the first bit of mesh in just to see what it's like last night. The plan is we're just going to build one corner up and then work our way round today, do the first layer of mesh and then weld some packers in between and put the second layer of mesh in. So we've got the mesh cut now. Let's put the first half piece down, see where we can lift it over the bits of rebar. Just get stuck on everything, doesn't it? So our plan is to get this all in place. We've got to fasten these on in the corners as well. So they're going to go here somewhere like that, right? Weld them on, and then we'll go round here. We'll just cut all these bits off here, can't we? Fasten them together as well, I suppose. But then I can use these bits to weld the inner level on. Bit of recycling. We like that, don't we? Don't be dropping this, do I? Another bomb, isn't it? He's put all the mesh together and he's used these ties, look, but I think we'd be better off with some weld as well on it. Hold it together a bit stiffer. That's nice, isn't it? So we're going to put these angled things at every single join. So I'll weld all them in now, but this is my new welder, look. All my other welders are 3-phase, but sadly I have had to bring my big bottle down here. But yeah, how cool is this? You put in the thickness of the metal and off you go. So let's give this a bash, see how it's like. What it's like doing these together here. Look at that. What a nice welder this is. Right, perfect every time, isn't it? This is what I'm thinking. Look, you can fasten them together like that. Doesn't that look neater? So we've got all the first row of mesh all the way round. I've got a bit of man flu now, but I'm alright, I'm holding in here. So these are the ones we've been straightening out. So we've got them pillars to be in line, look. Looks really nice, that, I think. So we finished lining this corner up yesterday. So now I've just started putting these together. I've got to fasten them on, and then we can put the second layer on. Let's get grinding. So now we're going to make this feature here. So we're going to put some of this mesh here, tack that on there. I'm not really sure what this bit's for, but it says it on the plan, so we best put it in, haven't we? That's looking alright, isn't it? Right, in a layer now. I'll get cutting them in half. Got the 2 pieces of mesh cut here. Getting them in the hole. So this is the plan. I've cut some mesh off. We join it in the middle. We join it here, look. And that'll make a bit of a beam for the top. So these are 4.8 long when I've done that. Tack that together, that should be quite sturdy. Do 4 of them, put them around the tops. The width for that is 5 metres there, so we nearly do the ends. Hopefully I can tack it to the right bits and pull the other bits out of the way. Let's see what happens. Reminds me of working at Collins, this. Going up ladders. Everything you want, you have to go back up a ladder. Collins committed, isn't he? Right, I'll put that top brace on now here. I think that's looking quite straight now compared with that bracing in. Not wild at this end, but it's got rid of all the dips. So let's do that, this end wall here. Let's have a look at it first. Because that, can you see it? It's all over the place. So I'll put this top in and see how it straightens it, hopefully. What a fiddly thing to try and get in this is. Bits of mesh bite all the time. Mind you, it's Friday night, I could be down the pub, couldn't I? Here I am, doing the bunker cores here. That's that top in. Now if you grab it in the middle, you can move it probably 20 mil each way. But I'll be able to see that when pouring the concrete, so if it's to one side, I'll be able to see whether it's gone one side, but I can't see that really happening. So I think we will be all right. I know there's, I think you're meant to do it with a spacer each side with concrete things and this, that and the other, right? And use the shuttering to get it in the right place, but surely this is a nicer way of doing it. But the top now, it's pretty well bang on straight, look. And these were a right mess this side. So that's that side done, that, house end next, then that. I forgot my welding mask, so I've had to crawl down the tunnel, then come back out, because I've took the ladder out now. Always the same, isn't it, when you forget something. So now we're back using the tunnel again, which is quite cool. On the last strip here along here now, the ladder was there. Get all this fastened in from a plain look. And then just put some supports in the middle. We're about there then. We start looking at this shuttering. I'm starting to feel the end of the building this mesh cage. And the end can't come soon enough because I am bored of mesh. So I'll put the rest of the bracing in for the tunnel as it says in the plans. I'll put little strips in between, stop them bowing outwards. So I've got all my shutter in now. Now you're meant to do a plan of this and get it properly drawn out so everything works, but we hadn't got time for that because we did it last minute as normal. So my mate Mark and me have just sort of ordered what we need. I've come up with a bit of a plan, but I've realised now looking at the sections, you have to get dig-dag bar through these parts here. So the section, they have to line up inside and outside, which on my plan they don't. So I'm going to redo my plan, and I've got to make some corner plates to come from here. So the other shuttering comes to about here. So I need to fold a bit of plate. I know you normally don't have to do this, but I'm trying to do it in a rush as normal. So I've got the equipment, I'll just make some bits and bobs. But yeah, today's Sunday, tomorrow and Tuesday, we'll try and get all this lot fastened together. I'm just temporary, just seeing how it all goes together. There's loads of bits everywhere really. Now a lot of people are asking, I put a few pictures up on Facebook and wherever, people keep asking, where's your kicker, right? And to be fair, it was drawn up on the original structural thing, kicker there, 150. Now, obviously, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just sort of like working it as I go along. But the kicker, I can see the benefit would be, because you'd be able to hold that'd be there, so the sections would just clamp up to it and they won't spill any concrete out. But to get that kicker in place, I would have had to shutter some really straight bits of metal or wood above it first of all, wouldn't I? So put the wood on. The time I spend doing that surely would be more than the time I'm gonna have to straighten these panels. I could be wrong, and you know, you'll see at the end of the video, Dave, you should have put a kicker on it. But you know, I'm in deep. Let's carry on. With the shuttering I've got, I've worked out this plan that gets us there. We've got the corner pieces, 200 each, 100 spacer on each side of the corners here. But what it means is the pegs will line up. They're all 25mm out side to side, which is 5 degrees. I think that's quite a good plan. I've left this whole end panel in one, hopefully. Wish us luck. You film it all of it.
Where's he gonna put that? No.
So this is a plan we came up with. Just build the wall up half height and drop the whole thing in one, because it's such a tight gap to get in. It seemed to work all right. Access is good around the outside, look. Claustrophobic. So this end of play Monday. Got the bottom layer all the way around. Top layer, 3 sides on. Just ready to put the last one together, lift that on in the morning. Like an idiot, I'd made my corner sections earlier. I didn't make enough. Don't know what I was thinking. I think I was still asleep this morning. Anyway, here's one of them in place, look. So they fit, and the bolt fits in that slot, look. They've worked out quite neat to get that overhang there. Tuesday morning now. I've just been to the workshop while I'm waiting for Heath to get here and cut these corner plates so we can physically bolt that through at the top as well. That'll really brace that. Also done the other end as well. So these corners aren't meant to join like this, and I've just found these clamps sort of work, but the last thing we want is to explode. This can slide out, so I've made this corner here that fits on like that, look.
I'm back that way a bit.
That's going to go there. And I made these up. They go in here. Your dig-dag bar. In it goes. Screw your big nut on here. Go around the other side and do the other side up. That's my leg there, hang on. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you stopped. Go on, a bit more. Yeah. Right, that's the end of Tuesday. We've got most of the formwork up now. Got that bit there. I've run out of them dig-dag bars. Like I say, when we ordered what we could. Didn't really work it out, so I've got to sort that out in the morning. I'm in a right state, look. Cut my head. Covered in oil off these panels. Anyway, one more panel to put in. I need to put the 2 bars down there. It's 6 AM now on concrete day. I'm in the workshop. We're going to cut out a load of them top bars I made that link the 2 sections together, because I didn't have them in the kit. So we'll try and cut a load out of this scrap here. Then I cut some washers for the top layer of bolts. Let's carry. Let's get them cut out. Well, about there, look. 25 past 2. 35 minutes to go. The boys are here setting the pump up. This time we are using the pump. Everyone keeps saying about this pump. Well, we got one this time. Save using Collins cone. That's it. Concrete lorry's here. That's half an hour late. Never works that way when I'm late, does it? Right, after 20 minutes we managed to back that in. Your man wasn't very keen about using the steering wheel. Payne's here now to help, which is great. Saves me worrying. The lads have all watched the videos. They've been sat here watching YouTube, which is great. Guys, just driven past. Yeah, I've got another one that's a big crane apparently, a big lorry that just reaches over and does it all, but that was more money and I couldn't afford that. Need to get a few more subscribers to get something like that. There she goes in here. She's flowing through all right, isn't she?
Yeah, right through.
I'm just a bit concerned about these corners here, because these clamps shouldn't be like that at this end. I've put a few chocks of wood in, we've bolted the bottom, I've got my brackets at the top, so I'm sort of hoping we don't have a bit of trouble here. It hasn't quite made it here, look. Bailey's down there doing a bit of maintenance as we're doing it. This is nerve-wracking stuff. Not too many spillages, that's just that cement they used to start off with. Painey, it's leaking there. Oh, that's one of the holes, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's alright.
Painey's got his vibrator out now. Concrete lorry. Today is costing me some money, I think. Well, in my haste, I've not screwed on the 12mm rebar properly, and them two have just pinged off and the washers are on the floor. See down there, everyone's getting a bit nervous here, including me. But looking at that one's alright, that one's alright, that one's alright. I'm not sure about that one down there. So we might have a couple more ping off, but just shows how much pressure goes on these, doesn't it? We're up to level here. I'm a bit nervous that we haven't got enough concrete ordered. The third lorry's only got 1.7 cube on it, I think. So maybe I should have ordered a bit more, eh? Got all this left to go here. That's a big pile of dirt. That's it, lorry's coming out. Got this cool thing here. We sent this camera, the link's in the description, and it checks all the temperatures out of everything. So you can see the concrete, how warm it all is. Look at all that. How good's this? Looks like molten metal, doesn't it? That. So if you want one of these cameras, links in the description. Thank you very much for sending it out to me, so You can even see the tunnel entrance, see it? Where there's no concrete. That is so cool. So this plugs into my iPad, but you can also get it to just plug into your phone, or you get a handheld scanner with a screen on it as well. That's it, everyone's gone home now. Have a look around here. We're poured right height all the way round. What a job that was. Don't forget, I don't get paid much off YouTube for doing this. This is basically done because I want to show you my project. Don't think, oh, he's making loads of money on YouTube. I'm just doing it because I want to show you. But if you can like it back and subscribe, that'll be absolutely great. If you don't want to do that, don't worry. Let's see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.